garden today. Decided to come outside. Not a good idea, it's colder than a bitch out here. But a little different atmosphere. We'll do what we can to promote a little yellow journalism today. And if you happen to see some fellow in overalls walk by, probably have a Stanley hammer in his pocket loop on his leg there, or maybe a 2-4 over his shoulder. That'd be Jimmy Carter. He hung out in the Rose Garden a lot. Now, if you see a fella go by in overalls with a chicken under each arm, that'd probably be your Uncle Dave. And I have never, ever been convicted of chicken thievery. So write that down on your calendar. We're talking about gun control. That's a big deal these days. 5 people shot over the weekend at gun shows. Now that's a little bit ridiculous. Supposedly those people know how to handle guns. But the great philosopher Ron White covered the whole situation. You can't fix stupid. Alright? You're stupid. If you point a gun at somebody, you better intend to shoot him. If you pull the trigger, you better have real good intentions. You better hope that gun's loaded. But other than that, you assume the gun is loaded, you treat it like it's loaded, and you don't point it at anybody. There's no such thing as a gun accident. It's just gun stupidity. And then we had a Martin Luther King parade down in, I believe, New Orleans. Martin Luther King, he's a promoter of peace and goodwill and love and kindness, and 5 people got shot down there. I think the first thing we need to ban is parades. If we're going to incite people to shoot, let's do away with them. You can go someplace else and watch the bands follow horses. And then on to what's going to be our main topic today. And ordinarily, I don't work off any notes. I just get out and talk. And if I say something stupid, why, you're going to know about it because you're going to see it on this movie here. But this really bears close scrutiny. It happened in Minnesota. This gentleman had been arrested and incarcerated for killing his mother with a shotgun. Now that is really goddamn cold. Killed his mother with a shotgun. But he was a juvenile, and we've talked about this. And so he went off for just a few years, and they let him out. Sent him through a battery of psychiatrists. Apparently that didn't help, but you know how they are. They pat him on the back and say, well, there you go. So now the police have arrested him, and he had 13 guns. AK-47, shotguns, some other things. Now, convicted murderer with 13 guns, but he bought them legally. Legally. He got a permit to buy, which I didn't know you had to have, but this was up in Minnesota and they do a lot of weird shit up there. So he had to have a permit to buy all these guns. And the police arrested him. He was judged committed as a mentally ill and dangerous person in 1998. But now he's out and been out. And there is no record in the records that would be searched that indicates that he's ever been convicted or even accused of murder. So who screwed up? It's time we start writing some new gun laws, damn it. And let's get serious. First place, anybody that has 13 guns ought to go to prison. No particular reason, it's just 13's unlucky. And I'd say if he goes to prison, that's the unluckiest day he's had in a long time. And then we've got this fella here. His name was Christopher Philip Oberdender. That probably turned him into a criminal right there. And he's got all these guns and no record. So he slipped through the cracks, Christopher did. He wasn't particularly smart or wily, he just slipped through the cracks. So what we need to do is do a great big investigation up there in Minnesota to find out how this all happened. But I'm going to tell you, and here's my yellow journalistic tendencies and technique creeping through. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen first, right off the bat. They're going to find nobody guilty. And no, everybody did their job. Christopher just slipped through the cracks. Bill Clinton got caught getting blowjobs from Monica. I believe his excuse was mistakes were made. He didn't even say who made it.